So you guys may have watched the video that we posted yesterday. Maybe you watched the video we posted the day before that, or the day before that, or the day before that. But what was different then compared to now is that we did not have 5 million views when you watched that video. One of you was our 5 millionth view. Hunter, do you know if YouTube tells them that? Do they know that?
I don't think so. I don't think they tell individual subscribers that you're the millionth or the 5 millionth or anything like that.
That would
I
be
don't think
kind
so.
of cool. Like, I feel like that data is just super easy on YouTube's end. Why don't they just tell them? Like,
Hmm.
hey, you're the one. You're the millionth view on this video. That's kind of exciting.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to get that going. But anyways, guys, look, it's been a long road. It's been a long journey. And my theory, actually, Hunter, if I'm being honest, and this just hit me, is that when you put videos to private, you actually lose those views. Or no, when you delete videos, you lose the views on your channel,
Oh.
maybe even the private. So in all reality, we're probably well over 5 million, more than likely. But just today, we saw that pop up. And I just want to talk about the journey here, right? The journey to get to this 5 million views. It's been a treacherous journey. Right. I mean, it's been, you and I were driving around the country in an RV, getting eaten by bugs, getting woken up by the cops in the middle of the night. We've lived in different places together. We lived in the Wonder Bread. I mean, what did you prefer? The current house that you're in where we lived in, or the Wonder Bread? What did you prefer?
Looking back, I really do think the Wonder Bread was dope.
It's an unbelievable apartment.
I had my own room. It was huge. I built a music studio inside of it. It was fun. It was a good time.
It was absolutely unbelievable. That was the greatest apartment unit that I've ever lived in. I mean, it was phenomenal. Now, I've got bad news as well for the audience here, which is that 2025 is the final year that we're going to be running this business. And because of that, the boot camp dates that we just announced, you have to sign up for one of them. You absolutely have to. So we've got LA coming up in February. Let me actually pull up the page. You guys, okay, we're going to go to Los Angeles February 14th through the 16th. In March, we're going to be in Miami. April 4th is going to be in Austin. San Diego in April. New York in May. We've got all the dates at evolutiondaily.com/coaching. Now, here's the deal with a boot camp, okay? You're going to spend 3 entire days with myself and Alpha Chad in the field, being pushed beyond your limits to go out and approach women, talk to them, get their phone numbers. Ideally, if they're wanting to, come home and hook up with you. That is a very, very common occurrence on basically every single boot camp. Guys are polling same night. Guys are going on dates with the women that they meet from the boot camp, even when it's just like a traveling situation. I remember a couple years back, we had a guy in Miami who he met this girl. They slept together the same day, met her through Daygame, and he ended up extending his flight to stay for 3 more days just so that way they could continue to fall in love, right? And here's the deal. Okay, sometimes people say to me, they go, "Oh, but how do you know that the boot camp is really going to change my life?" And this is what I'm going to tell you, okay? How do I know that the Bible is really going to change your life? How do I know? Do I know? No, I don't know for a fact. But what I do know is that in the book, The Four Agreements, Don Ruiz Miguel, he says that in order for the seeds of an idea to grow, the mind must be properly fertilized. So what I will tell you is that this boot camp will change your life 100% if your mind is ready for it. If you are somebody who is ready to stop living a lonely existence, if you are a man who is ready to stop living an impactless existence, if you are a man who is ready to stop having your family asking, like, so when are you going to get a girlfriend? Or do you have any leads on a girlfriend? Right? Your cousins are judging you. Your family is judging you. Your dad is disappointed in you and he's just not saying it. They want you to be bringing home a beautiful woman for Christmas. And you're not doing it because you don't have, as of right now, the charisma, the bravery, the fortitude, the strategy, and the skill set for you to actually go out and meet that beautiful woman that you're going to bring home for Christmas. And that's what this boot camp will give you. Now, look, have I put out Thrive Day Game? Yes. Have I put out Engage? Yes. Do I have, various types of online virtual trainings? Of course, absolutely. And I find those to be incredibly valuable as well. But, and there is a but, there is absolutely nothing that compares to the live in-person training that you receive. Something I've also heard, I guess like side note, I don't even know if I really want to go on about this too much, but something I hear on just about every boot camp is that the students seeing me even live in person, that they're so blown away by that it gives them this sort of like renewed hope and faith where they're like, oh yeah, I guess, I believed it obviously online, whatever. But when I was then in a set with you and we were now pulling those girls together or, we're making out with those chicks and I'm seeing you just like fucking just go bang, bang, bang on the street making this happen. Even that, just being able to witness me in the field is oftentimes very shocking for people. Because ultimately, there's not really many people out in the world that are truly gaming. They'll go out, they'll do an approach sometimes, they'll do whatever, let me, talk to that girl over there, I guess, whatever. But it's no, like what we show you on the boot camp is we show you how to stop having permission to speak, miss, please, energy, and start having, I'm fucking here right now, energy, main character energy. When you walk into a bar, when you walk into a mall, when you walk into a Target, does anybody even notice that you are there? Ever? Or are you slouched? And are you wearing shitty clothes? And are you just quiet and not making eye contact with people? Or are you walking with your fucking chest out? Your dick's a little bit hard. You're just kind of always a little bit pumped down there because you just know that waiting around every corner is a virile woman who's ready for you to approach her, get her phone number, and turn her into your girlfriend. Because that is the reality that I will give you. That is alchemy. Taking what would have been an impactless, boring Target trip and where you just walk up and you get your little soap and you look down at the ground as you walk through and you see that the actual in-person cashier is available, but you just go straight to the self-checkout, right? Impactless. You take that lead and you turn it into gold. And the gold is that you see a beautiful woman and you go up to her and you say to her, excuse me, I'm sorry to bother you. I saw you over here and I just thought you were insanely attractive and I just wanted to come say hello. Oh, that's so sweet. Well, thank you. Yeah, I'm Aaron. What's your name? Oh, I'm Samantha. Oh, no, nice to meet you, Samantha. What part of town you in? You live here in Austin or? Yeah, I'm kind of over closer to, do you know like West 6? Oh, God. I'm ashamed to say it, but I'm there a little too often, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I am kind of too, whatever. Don't tell me you're like a Buford's girl, though. Please, like, don't tell me you go to Buford. No, not since I was in college. Oh, how old are you now? I'm 25 now. I just graduated 2 years. Like, that's what you turn it into. You turn it into fucking gold. And you guys are just leaving so much on the table. And I want to say this, too. As far as, like, the benefit, I would say, is that I look at my journey in game and I'm like, yeah, obviously hooking up with all the women has been fun. It's been great. I've fallen in and out of love. That's beautiful. But then also it's like, what else am I going to go do on a Friday, Saturday night? I'm not drinking. I'm not going to just go fucking poison my body with vodka every weekend. So it gets you out of the house. It gets you socializing. You make friends when you're in the field. People get to know you. You get to just be out around life energy. And for some of you, you're like, oh, I don't even want to do that. But that's how you know you need the boot camp. That's how you know. Is that when I say, out at the bar, around people, meeting people, talking to women, when I say that, when every ounce of your being is like, oh, well, I don't want to do that, sign up for the boot camp. Sign up for the boot camp because we will take you out. In New York, I don't even want to say his name, but he did his first approaches with us ever. And he said it just changed his life. Like he says that even just on night one in that first hour, everything was worth it. for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, Speaking of which, I actually am still going to be doing coaching calls with him. I need to reach out, but I guess we'll probably do those starting in January. So, look, it's a very simple choice. Okay. Either continue down the road that you're on, where, yeah, you're not really, I don't know, no one's really hitting you up on the weekend. No girls texting you, trying to get you to come over. I have a girl that wants to come over tonight. She's dying to come over, but who also I have not slept with yet. I just met her on Saturday. She's dying to come over, and I haven't texted her back yet, but she wants to watch Lord of the Rings with me. But I'm going to text her and tell her no because I have to do the mastermind coaching call tonight. But that's just the thing. Like, and this girl's like 21. I'm 34, right? So I'm just at a stage where it's like I'm just texting women like, no, I don't even. I got laid this morning. I literally had sex like 4 hours ago. So I don't need her to come over tonight for one, and two, I kind of can't. I guess if she would come at like 10, I could end the call early or something. But actually, maybe I'll tell her that. Maybe I will have her come over tonight. I'll keep you guys posted. But anyways, yeah, sign up down below for the upcoming boot camps. And what you'll do is you'll enter your information, and then we'll reach out to you and schedule a coaching call with you where we just kind of go over like where you at now, listen to your story a little bit, fill you in on, sort of like where we think you need to go from here, and discuss just if the boot camp is a good decision for you. It's not a very high pressure situation. It's just, we just shoot the shit for a minute and get you locked and loaded, see if you want to do the boot camp. So, thank you guys so much. Yeah, I mean, the 5 million views it's pretty crazy, huh?
That's cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, 5 million views is a huge deal. Are there videos out there that just get 5 million on their own? Sure, whatever. But it's a big deal. I mean, 5 million people have listened to my maniacal rants and these infields, and yeah, it's a bit shocking. So, thank you guys for tuning in. Sign up for the boot camp down below. This is the last opportunity, truly. If you see your city on there, it's the last time we're ever going to be coming to that city, starting with Los Angeles in February for Valentine's Day weekend. So if you don't have a Valentine, then you need to be on this boot camp. You have to be on the boot camp. So thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you in the field.